All right, Devin, we gotta talk. Devin Williams, we gotta have a conversation, okay? Because I believe in you, and I didn't always want to believe in you because you used to be on the Milwaukee fucking Brewers, and as a Cardinal fan, I was rooting against you for your entire career until this year when you were lucky enough to get traded to the New York Yankees and be their closer, which increased your fantasy value somehow. You already had fantastic fantasy baseball value on a I it's gross to say, on a good team your whole career and a top closer. There was never dispute about you being a top 3 closer in the game until this year, Devin Williams, okay? You go to the Bronx and shit just hits the fan, and now we're at a point where I got to talk about it. And I just need you to know I'm not coming at this in a angry or resentful way at all, dog. We're gonna work this out one way or the other with the certain time crunch that I have to upload this thing before midnight. And you and me are gonna talk for about 10 minutes or so, and we're gonna work this out because I believe in you. And I've got you on one of my fantasy teams, so I would really appreciate if we can figure something out here because I don't want to cut you, man. You're part of my long-term plans. It's a dynasty fantasy team, and so the players, you keep them forever. You keep them year after year after year. It's my first year in this league, and I've got like a project plan for this team later, so I'm not going to divulge a whole lot of information because it'll come out later. I promise. It'll be really cool. The plans that I have for this team. And Devin Williams, you are an integral question mark, however you prefer to say that word. How about we just say crucial? You're a crucial part of this team in fantasy baseball that I am the owner of, that I paid the entry fee for. And I do not want to let you go, man, but oh my God, it's going in a bad direction. And I have faith in you, and I want to take some time to fucking talk about it. It's been about a 3-minute preamble. What's going on? Devin Williams, former top closer in all of baseball. I wrote down stats from the last 3 years that this guy had in Milwaukee. Every single year that he has played baseball in the major leagues has been amazing except for this year. He's been fucking lights out, dude. In 2020, his ERA was less than 1. Short season. He fucking delivered. What I really want to talk about, 2022 to 2024, 3 seasons. Absolutely absurd stats. 1.65 ERA. Small burp from the host. In 140.1 innings pitched. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure it's correct. 65 saves across those three across those 3 seasons. 221 strikeouts in 140 innings. Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely obscene ratio there. Somebody do the stats on that K for 9. How many strikeouts is that per 9 innings? Because it's absolutely ridiculous. I wish I wrote that down, but I didn't. 93.3% save percentage. Save percentage twice, why don't you? He's on an absolute tear. And I inherited this dynasty fantasy team. It's a 12-team league. I inherited this team, and it was a draft of like 4 or 5 teams total. I can't remember right now. And such a foundation of my team was I'm going to build around some good ass closers while I figure out the starting pitching. And Devin Williams, listen, man, we can figure this out. I've heard people say it's an arm slot issue, the angle in which you are pitching from. People are shit talking your changeup. Maybe that's the issue. It's not, the Yankees maybe haven't picked up on it. I don't know, man, but I know they want to. They abolished the facial hair policy. Everybody says you're the reason for it, yet there's no actual proof that you were and you probably were. It's okay. I don't want to give you any shit, man, because I believe in you, and you're not on the Brewers anymore, and I was really excited for you to be on the Yankees. But you're fucking up. I'm sorry. You look on Fangraphs and you are labeled as a middle reliever now. You're not even the team's closer. They had to demote you, man. And I know that you just threw a good inning in like the 6th or something recently. And I'm like, okay, I'm happy for you. That's good. That's what I'm saying. We can get in the right direction. Let me see if you pitched today, because I wrote down the Yankees stats as of today when I was on the train and shit. But let me see if you pitched today. Yankees won today. Yankees are now 63-56. They are barely in a wild card spot. And listen, man, any good team needs a fucking good bullpen to help them out down the line. The Cardinals were like 4 games above 500 last year, and Ryan Helsley had 49 saves. 49 saves. He's absolutely fucking lights out. And the Cardinals without Ryan Helsley were just a fucking waste of time. You think they finished with a winning record without Ryan Helsley? They don't, man. Devin Williams, you can be that guy. Yankees won 6-2 tonight. It wasn't even a save situation, but looks like David Bednar finished it off. The Yankees went and they beefed up the bullpen. They didn't even want to take you out of the closer spot, man. They just brought in other closers for the sake of leverage. But you were already struggling. That's the issue. And you had a good run maybe like a month or so ago. But it hasn't been good, man. It hasn't been good. You got this year 5.6 ERA, 59 strikeouts in 45 innings. That's a good ratio. That's a pretty good ratio for a closer. I'm not complaining about that. You're striking guys out. Here's the appalling stat. Minus 0.6 WAR. Wins above replacement. That means that Mr. Devin Williams is technically costing his team about half a game. He is worth negative value to the New York Yankees right now, and I did not see that shit coming at all. He's got 85% save percentage this year. I think he's only technically blown like 3. But, dude, the ERA, 5.6. It's horrendous. We got to get this back on track, okay? Because I believe in you. You can figure it out. Listen, Camilo Doval, David Bednar, I think Jake Bird is the guy's name. We don't have time to fact check, okay? This is going up before midnight. I'm not fucking around. And I'm talking to Devin Williams. If you're listening, I appreciate it very much. But this is for Devin Williams, okay? Because I believe, and I was rooting for the Yankees last year in the World Series. I live in Los Angeles as of last year. And I was actively rooting for the Yankees. They didn't have Devin back then. But they have Devin now. They're trying to win. Cody Bellinger, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Trent Grisham, all those dudes have 20 home runs as of today, okay? I feel like I can't end every sentence with okay, because it's really close to okay, and I'm about to sound like that motherfucker from South Park, and that's not my intention. Listen, the Yankees can figure something out, man. They're barely in the wild card. They will make the playoffs as of today, okay? I fucking did it again. It doesn't matter. But listen, Devin, my fantasy team last week, I barely squeaked out that win. It's like head-to-head matchups, and I was losing going into the last day, but JoJo Romero, the new Cardinals closer, since they traded Ryan Helsley, since the Cardinals are fucking throwing in the towel, JoJo Romero is now the closer. He came in and shut down the Cubs. It was a tough inning, but because of JoJo Romero, a guy I picked up this week, I won that game by a score of 269.33 to 267.08. That is a mouthful. I was trying to come up with something clever, okay? I couldn't think of something. But Devin, you tried to fuck me up, and I ended up winning anyway, and it's okay. And I'm not playing you this week, and I may not play you the rest of the season unless you start getting it together, dog. I think you can. You definitely can. And I believe in you. And I'm getting close to wrapping it up here for the sake of time, but I just want you to know that I got the faith. You can figure it out. And I don't want to drop you, man. I don't want to drop you. The Yankees don't want to drop you. Everybody wants to see you succeed. It'll work out. All right, that's it for me. Jesus Christ, this is an interesting episode. Very fun to see what comes out when time is a factor. Currently 11:31. I'm about to bust my ass and get this uploaded before midnight. But I had to let Devin know. I feel better now. Devin, let's go, dog. This is coming from a Cardinals fan. You were fucking me over for how long when you were on the Brewers? An absolute unstoppable force. Get back to it, man. You got it. You can fucking do it, all right? If you're listening this far, I really appreciate it. There'll be another episode coming up this Friday here. And, yeah, Devin Williams, I believe in you. And you can do it. But at the same time, go Birds.